Hey you guys, it's me again. I am going to show you how to make some pretty cool settings on LastMoon. As you know, I've got the grass and shade on. Now this is pretty cool. As you can see, this is kind of like a jungle area, which I've made now. But you can actually make a romantic sort of a thing, or you can just make normal default. You can also make a grassy reflection. It's actually pretty cool how some good mixtures of settings can go together. And yeah, so I'm going to show you this one. Now, this one so far is, you see, it's got the default water, no reflection, but it's got the shade and the grass on. Now, yeah, the shade and the grass on kind of give you a jungle-like almost, what's it, area, almost, let's just do that area. So yeah, the shading and that could be pretty cool to make up if you're stalking, and you know, you could like act as that if like you're a jungle wolf or a lion in the grass. It can be pretty cool for some role plays. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you a romantic setting, which can actually be pretty cool for those who want to act out like a romance sort of a scene. So what you can do is, let me just stick my wolf right here. So say settings, bloom. You must put on bloom. Keep shadows, grass off, water reflections on. Save. Resume. Now you'll see that bloom will be on, but the rest of the default won't be on. So escape, restart, multiplayer, log in, start. Now this is a romantic setting. You can have it at day or night. You just need to choose any type of one. So now it's a little bit of a romantic setting, because you know you got the shade and the shadow and the bloom on, but no grass. Now if you go to a place where it's like almost a beachy area, let's just use this one as an example. It can be pretty cool, like a romantic setting, just you know, in the water like this. Let me just get back to this part of the island, and I'll show you a cool place. So yeah, let's just hurry off with my wolf, and I'll show you the thing. It's not far, so I'm not gonna really pause it or anything. So in here, should this be a reflection? Yeah. Anyway, if I can actually get to a place where there's little water so my wolf can stand and there's a reflection, so just about here, so you can make your wolf look down to there in the water, and then you can have a pretty cool almost of a reflection. So if you can tag twice, then you can have no name tags, and then you can have a pretty cool reflection if you have a cool wolf. And yeah, that's the romantic scene. Now, if you saw the jungle scene. Now, the default scene most of the newcomers might have switched on, but a gardening scene, one of my favorites, bloom is not on, shadows still on, water, you have bloom off. Now this is a garden scene almost. I hate it with mine. But this is kind of like a garden scene almost. Just no, I forgot to switch the reflections on. Reflections off, sorry. Off. Save. Restart. Log in. So this is like a gardening scene almost, where you do have the shadows on, but you don't have water reflections or that, because shadows can actually be pretty cool without the grass, but you can also have the water reflections on if you like. I'd mostly prefer them off or on. It's like a garden scene. Just the water looks nice and more clearer for like a garden almost. So I would use that. So let me just sorry for any noises in the background. If if you want. Okay, so next up, I would mostly what were the other ones? Trying to remember. But you can actually, if you fiddle around with the settings, you can actually get some pretty cool things. So I would actually just say fiddle around with it, guys. Just fiddle around with the settings and see what you can get that you like. I would mostly like the romantic scene with this. Okay, guys. See you next time. Bye.